Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. It's Friday! Yippee! Okay, so what do I want to have a look at? So today is Friday. I'm doing 4 videos today, so I probably won't be on tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I mean, we're all on death watch at the moment, so let's just see what occurs overnight. However, did turn up, the Orange Idiot did turn up, I believe earlier today, already seated in the Oval Office before the press came in, remained seated after the press went out, and it was pretty much a proof of life episode of blah blah coal blah blah windmills blah blah Biden blah blah coal blah blah reflecting pool blah blah Obama blah blah Biden. Oh please, it was an hour of absolutely nothing. Now I didn't actually. I put it on double speed, muted it, and read the subtitles, which was just so incredibly painful. Okay, so what do I want to have a look at in this particular reading? I'm actually going overseas. Hop on my little aeroplane. Yeah, take me 2 days to get there. Mayor Andy of Manchester. So when I said the mayor and I said Edinburgh the other day, I knew I had that wrong, but because I wasn't expecting to talk about it, I could not remember who the heck I was talking about and where they were. So Mayor Andy Burnham of Manchester. He wanted to run for, I'm going to say federal because that's how a lot of us understand, but a federal government MP seat, and was blocked by Keir Starmer from doing so. I believe what happened was the members that in that particular area that put forward the name for the MP to run for the seat received a little payment on the side, allegedly entertainment only, received a little payment on the side to stop Mayor Andy from being nominated to run for that particular position under the claim of it would cost too much to hold a by-election or special election to refill the mayoral position. But the reason being, really the reason being, and I read on it as the time, is because Mayor Andy, very much like Mayor Pete in the US, lovely, fabulous guy, very progressive, and knows what the heck he's doing, is could be a legitimate contender for the Prime Minister position. So what has happened since then? Well, Makerfield it's now a vacant seat. I believe the resignation of the Labor MP Josh Simmons. As a result of his resignation, Andy Burnham, Mayor of Greater Manchester, has been cleared to stand for the seat in Parliament. It's the first time in UK history that a by-election has been triggered specifically to provide a seat for someone who is not currently in Parliament since the 1965. So I believe what happened is Simons resigned purely so that Andy Burnham could run for this particular seat. Now, in case you're wondering, the one that he was knocked back on the seat, and it was a safe Labor seat, they lost it to the Greens. Okay. Findings show that having Burnham as the Labor candidate would create 67% probability of the Labor Party winning. 45 in favour of Labor, and they do run the risk. 42% in favour of reform. Oh, please, not reform. The probability of Labor winning drastically drops when there was any other candidate other than Burnham. So it has to be Mayor Andy. So a direct consequence of Mayor Andy or Andy Burnham would set off a Labor leadership contest, as Burnham would most certainly challenge Keir Starmer for the Labor leadership. So this is happening on the 18th of June. So we're talking about, less than 2 or just 2 weeks' time. Okay. Let's have a look. How is this Makerfield by-election How's Andy Burnham going to go? This is Andy Burnham, Mayor Andy. How's he going to go? Oh, I don't like that in this Manchester by-election. Not Manchester, Maker. Let me get it right. Makerfield. Now, I did have this fall out. I don't know if I like that. And I've got this on the bottom. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. They're going to go after him. They're absolutely going to go after him. On the back foot, defensive, and the Three of Swords. Oh, this really worries me. But then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. Something changing. Okay, so I'm wondering whether Makerfield, Mayor Andy going for the... I mean, they're absolutely going to go after him. Is that Ten of Swords? Is Mayor Andy, Labor? Show me how Andy Burnham in Labor going to go in the by-election for Makerfield. How's he going to go? The swords will be out for him, put it that way. Oh, okay, thank you. Not just from the Reform Party. I'm getting that the swords will be out for him by Starmer's mob as well. How's he going to go? How's he going to go? Oh, there's the devil. Now, this is not Andy dancing the tune of the devil. This is the signifier card. There's going to be really fiery, dishonest, deceitful, lying, devil, corruption energy being put out there. How's he going to go, though? Challenged by the Four of Pentacles, monetary payments that are not revealed, Four of Cups. I mean, this is the here and now, the offer being made, not taken, but let's see where it goes. In the past, you've got the hard work that went on behind the scenes to assess to see whether he could win this position. There's factions involved here, something shocking. And then the King of Swords, oh, like that at the top. Logical, intelligent, strategic. Sword has been drawn, prepared to defend himself. A leadership position. His using his history as fact. Okay, but yeah, it's going to be knives out. The immediate future, the Four of Wands, protecting his family. They may be threatened. Externally, the Nine of Wands. I mean, it could be surrendering. How's it going to play out? Seven of Cups. Illusion, delusion, smoke, mirrors, poor choices, hopes and fears, the Star card. The outcome, the Three of Pentacles, dark money behind the scenes, Three of Swords, betrayal, and the Hanged Man. I don't like these cards for Andy Burnham. Really, I might have a look closer, but I do not like them. We had the underlying energy, the Two of Cups, some sort of agreement. There's the resignation and the announcement. But be careful what you wish for, because the cat be pooping in the cup there. Just seeing what's coming up. I am not comfortable with this for Andy Burnham. I think he's got great potential, but I think he's underestimated how He will be betrayed both by Starmer supporters in the Labor Party and how vitriolic the Reform Party can be. It's going to be, oh boy. So this is secret dealings behind the scenes to betray and pretty much strung up, sacrificed. Okay. That's the end. I do not like that energy of today. Let's have a look. Have a look closer to the event. I'll note it in my calendar and have a look closer to the event. But let's have a look. What's Reform Party going to do with this Maker Field? Don't know who the Reform Party candidate is, but let's have a look. What's the Reform Party going to do? Threaten his family, the Chariot, and hidden agendas. Chaotic move, threaten his family, chaotic movement forward, claiming victory, hidden agendas, and the devil. So yeah, Reformer really going to lie, connections to the devil, betrayal. I mean, you saw me put these back randomly. Logical movement forward towards strength, though. Lies, stealing, mercenary actions. There might be legal action coming here and then a judgment card. Legal action and a judgment card and then a restoration. There's something really off here. Might be claiming a victory, stealing. I mean, I don't know how they can do that in the British elections, but betrayal. But then we've got this moving out of the troubled waters towards strength, compassionate strength. I really think that they're going to threaten his family. They're going to spread all sorts of horrible lies, try and cause chaos. I mean, it's what they do. It's a bit like the lies that are being spread about immigration and housing and stuff by our own Orange Harpy party. And then, of course, you've got the beetroot face coming out from One Nation and bringing forward, as a man, policy about women's reproductive rights. Police. A bloke who had an affair with and got pregnant as staffer when he was married. But let's have a look. What's the Labor Party, the Starmer supporting Labor Party, going to do towards Mayor Andy? Let's see. Well, you've got that throwing under the bus, infighting, something from the past to do with oligarchical money, and Two of Pentacles coming in from overseas. I mean, it can also be voter interference from overseas, bots, trolls, etc. on social media. But this could be a gift of money. Page of Swords, a supposed whistleblower. Here's this again, the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Strength card again. The Emperor, which is Dharma, manipulation, and sacrifice. Yeah, they're going for them too. And then lies. Lies. Karma coming, biting him on the backside though. Because we've got Temperance and unexpected messaging as the secrets are revealed. Back foot trying to defend their position. Secrets, again, something coming out. Page of Pentacles. Information coming out. King of Swords. Five of Cups. Four of Swords, having been forced to retreat. There might be some legal action that's taken against them, and there's regret and retreat. I'll have a look closer to the date, but I think it's going to get nasty, and I think it's going to come from not only the opposition party, but from his own side of politics. And it's going to be dirty, like really dirty. So I'll note that on my calendar. And there's the devil showing itself to me again. I'm going to note that in my calendar to have a look closer to the date. But I think he's going to cop it from not only the just gutter tactics, not only from the opposition, the other party, but from his own party. Okay, I'll note it down and I'll have a look in next week and see how it goes. Okay, catch you shortly.